What's up, y'all? First episode of Find God podcast with your host, Luis, and my special guest right here, Dom. What's good, Dom?
What's up, bro? Thanks for having me,
Yeah,
bro.
of course. Anytime, long time no see, bro.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. When was the last time I saw you?
3 years ago, maybe.
3 years ago
Yeah.
at the Travis show, at the Spectrum.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah, exactly, because 2019 we didn't have no classes together.
Yeah, that was a
crazy.
big concert.
Yeah, it was an amazing concert, bro. Amazing concert. So, kicking off with today, guys, I kind of want to go on and, shout out to anybody who's following me on Instagram. I don't think I have any subscribers yet on YouTube, but for sure, I do want to kind of give a brief explanation about the name of which is called Find God. It's just with satire, just, for funny shit. How I said, I'm on Instagram, nothing to do with religion or politics. All about funny stuff, rap industry, sports, humorous, all humor all around. So yeah, let's get into it, bro. So knowing that you're a big Carti fan as well, I definitely wanted to ask you. Right now at the moment, I see a lot of, it's trending on TikTok at times. Opium versus Cactus Jack.
Yeah.
What's your intake on that?
Opium got the game on smash, bro. They got Homicide Gang, Destroy Lonely's killing it, Ken is going crazy.
He's going mad crazy.
Carti's the chosen one. He's always gonna be the chosen one.
Always the chosen one, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
It's crazy as hell. Like, I really feel like Carti and Travis really set their, foundation or platform so good to the fact that no matter how long it takes them to drop, their fans stick around. How basically DJ Academic said on, what is that song? When he was intro on the song on A Whole Lot of Red.
Oh yeah. I don't like that song, but I know what you're talking about. It's toward the end of the album.
Yeah, I forgot the name of that song, but a lot of loyal fans, especially for Carti, Travis fans, at Rolling Loud, the fans, wearing the Stop Breathing shirts, Vamp Security.
I want that shirt so bad.
Bro, I wanted the Stop Breathing one was actually fire.
Yeah.
It was really fire, but people wearing the Rick Owens, I'm like, bro, you had a Rolling Loud wearing Rick Owens? What the hell?
And you've been to Rolling Loud, what, 2 times?
Twice, and I've been at Astrofest once.
That's sick. You out here for real.
Yeah, bro, I've been out there, bro. I've been wanting to go to one in LA, to be honest.
I heard that one was even better.
Bro, who's headlining? Playboi, Travis, and Future.
That's a crazy lineup.
Probably the best one, bro. They finally put Playboi as a headliner.
Yeah.
But going back to the topic, so, all right, so I mean, shoot, they got everything on game. Crazy ass fans at the Destroy shows, crazy fans at the Kim Kardashian shows where they're jumping on stage as the kids booming them.
Shout out to Big Homie.
Yes, bro, to the big guys, bro. They're just booming them straight to the barricade. But what do you feel about Cactus Jack at the moment? And of course, that's Don Toliver, Sheck West, Fago. I can't really say Chase B, which is his DJ.
Yeah.
But, he's well respected. And Travis, what's your take on that?
They're all falling off a little bit. Fago, I was super excited for his album, and he literally had one good song to me on there with Gunna and DJ Khaled. Besides that, album was terrible, and it's crazy because I was on his Instagram live a month before the album dropped. He's playing fire, hits. Not one of those songs was on the album. So I don't know if that was Travis pulling a Kanye and being like, nah, don't put down the album, or maybe he was going for a different vibe, but he disappointed me with that for sure. And then Sheck is hooping, so he's not worried about music.
He's really not worried about music, and as well too, Sheck. If you ever see one of my videos, I saw that you threw shade, or no, you were dissing my country because his country knocked out Ecuador in the World Cup, and he literally dropped a song the day that Senegal knocked us out. I was like, yeah, bro, you're not dropping music, but you're definitely dropping disses on my country. Wow. But I'm like, hey, it'd be like that.
I don't know if his music has moved on or if his style of rap has not changed.
I don't think it's ever changed, bro, because even on features, I haven't really seen anything. One of my favorite songs from him is Mayday.
Yeah.
With Thug, and I think Chase B happens to be the producer on it.
That was a hit.
But it really is. But other than that, bro, Don Toliver is carrying the whole label.
Don Toliver is the LeBron of Cactus Jack.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He does not miss at all.
No. Features, his little one-offs on SoundCloud is all fire. Yeah, he doesn't miss
everything, bro. Especially when he first started popping out with Travis on and when he came out on Astroworld, which was
2018?
Yeah, 2018, but I forgot the song that he was on.
Don?
Yeah.
I can't remember that song.
Dude, I'm always forgetting, especially now on camera. But I think it's just crazy though, dude. Yeah, it's like all falling off, especially Travis. Like I'm a huge Travis fan. Really big Travis fan. Like almost to the point I was like borderline about to get Cactus Jack tatted on my right leg somewhere, but I was like, nah, maybe some other time. But yeah, definitely taking a fall off. Don Toliver's definitely carrying at that point. But
I think Travis he had to lay low because the whole festival thing. So he's gonna come back, and we were talking about before we started today. His features on Metro's album, I feel like he's gearing us up. Like
gearing us up a lot.
He was on there a lot. It was a little too much for me, but his bars, like he was doing his thing. So I think he's ready. He's just kind of bracing us. He's getting us ready for him to drop.
I think so. Like I said, features confirmed are Thug on for Utopia's Thug 21, and like I said, everybody that wears a chain.
Yeah.
The Utopia chain is confirmed. And
Free Thug, by the way.
Free Thug, bro. Really free Thug. We're about to actually get to that topic in a moment. But damn, bro, like you gotta free slime, bro, for real.
Yeah.
Like yeah, bro. That's what
Let me ask you this. So, Don's style of rap is super unique. How would you compare? Who would you compare him to? Like, how would you describe his style?
The Weeknd, his flow of music is a type of music. Like I said, you have this nice little candle right here. You bring a shorty to your crib. You spray a little bit of that cologne right there. The Sauvage. Can never go wrong with that Sauvage.
Take notes.
Take notes, by the way. You want to look fresh, nothing formal? Pop out the fragments. Pop out. You got one of these shirts right here, the Cactus Fleas. But he knows how to sing, bro. The melody, he just hits on every single song.
Yeah.
Every single song. That's what I would actually say that, his probably The Weeknd as well, because he doesn't really rap like that.
Yeah, he's floating on the beat. My take on him is kind of crazy. I would put Don Toliver as if you took Wyclef and Kid Cudi and put him in one, it would be Don.
Yeah.
As far like including like beat selection, like not ambiance, but like his delivery. I can see them too. Blended. They had a kid, it would be done.
yo, that's facts.
Yeah.
That is facts, damn. Then again too, like I said, Cactus Jack is influenced heavily by Kid Cudi. Well, Travis at least.
Yeah,
that's his idol.
Yeah.
Travis's idols were Kanye and Cudi all around. But yeah, but overall though, like I said, Opium's winning. And I hate to say it, but it's not even hate to say it because I'm still a big Carti fan as well.
Yeah, I feel like Carti can't lose. Like, even with the whole Iggy thing and some people on the internet were trying to take him down for that, and then the whole not dropping forever, and he's super mysterious. We don't really know much about him.
Nothing at all.
Current stuff, but it works. Like he's got that whole mysterious type vibe. Like he's got it down pat to perfection.
He does.
Even like I don't know if you saw a YouTube video of that dude that walked in the studio on accident. He was about to fight him.
Yo, did you post that on your private or on your close friends list on Instagram?
That wasn't me. It's someone else.
Who was that rapper?
Some LA dude. I don't know.
Some LA guy with face tags, bro.
Yeah.
And it's funny because literally what really caught my attention when he said, "Yeah, Carti pulled out and he was wearing a blouse and he was trying to push up on me." I'm just like, yo, you have to not give a single damn to pull up on a guy in a bra. And he started saying, I don't even want to say the name, but he started saying, "I'm Pyro, this, that, the fourth."
Yeah.
I'm just like, yo, that's crazy. But what's even more crazy is, bro, like, that guy said he had 8 security guards around the door, and they just let his ass in.
Yeah, I don't know how he got in. That was weird. And that might have been a story that was, like, fabricated for the internet, but I can see Carti pressing him for sure. Because he's, like, think about all people that come and be leaking his music. So I think he's like super sensitive about who's around, who's in there. So
then again, he's an asshole though. Bro,
that's what they say.
I love Carti, bro, but he's an asshole, dude. Like he really is. He really is, to be honest. But he's really mysterious. Yeah, mysterious. I know that he posts a lot. He posts on a lot on Opium_Opium. There's a page. His Finsta. His great man has a whole Finsta for his record label, but he never posts on his main.
No, I aspire to be like Carti in that sense. It's hard, easier said than done.
It really is, dude. At that point, bro, you start taking off, bro. That's like a whole hack. Be mysterious, in a lot of sense, like in a lot of different forms. Bro, talking to the female. Oh, when it comes to the job, like, bro, you gotta have people question, like, yo, what does he do? Where does he go? It's kind of dope.
Keep it on the low.
Hell yeah. Yeah, dude, another thing I want to really touch bases on as well was
Did Gunna snitch or no?
which one was the other one I texted you about? Can you check that text real quick? Forgot.
We talked about Carti potentially dropping or not in Evolution. Carti.
Let's do that. Yeah, that one right there, of course. So what do you think? Because I know that is like I remember back last year before his tour, he clowned me. He clowned everybody. I thought Narcissist was gonna be the album.
Yeah. I've learned my lesson. I think I learned my lesson from Kanye because Kanye will lie to us time and time again. Music-wise, Kanye will lie and give promises. So at a younger age, like I had my heart broken by that. So when Carti says he's gonna drop, I get excited knowing that he's got music in the locked in, like it's ready to go. But he's never gonna drop when he says he's gonna drop. I can see him dropping first quarter next year, maybe like February, March, because then rolling in the summer. He'll have time to go on tour again, get the festivals popping.
Exactly, that's true.
He's such a good performer. He could just keep performing a whole lot of Red, but knowing how crazy now we're like everybody's back outside completely.
Yeah.
He gotta drop. Man, give us an EP, something, Carti, please.
That's
something, bro.
That's what I'm saying as well too. I mean, damn, bro, cause you said that from a younger age, Kanye used to do the same thing.
Yeah.
So this whole wave of like procrastinating on dropping albums, this was even before around this time as well? That used to be a thing?
I think so. I think
what album did Kanye do that to you on? Like what album did you expect out of him?
Without going too far back, I feel like Life of Pablo was super delayed. Like
man, 2016 was a whole different vibe.
Yeah.
Bro. Like bro, the things I would do just to go back to 2016.
Yeah, Life was good. But I think Kanye pushed that album back a couple times. The merch was kind of trash. He was printing on Gildan tees. But then that was around the time he's like, oh,
it was on Gildan tees?
Yeah, bro. Life of Pablo merch was on
No
Gildan.
way. Like, Mans was a whole... I don't know if he was a billionaire at the time, but...
I think he was struggling at the time, but still.
That tour was actually fire. Like, the whole little setup, like, the whole little, like, thing, like, the... Whatever it was, like...
The stage floating?
The stage floating above people. I'm like, yo, such a hazardous scene, but that shit would have been amazing.
You didn't go?
I did not. But my first concert was actually Playboi Carti at the Fillmore, 2017.
Wow, okay. I was at that one too. But I saw Kanye for the Life of Pablo. I went to Atlanta. Me and my little brother went. Shout out to Devon. And it was crazy. It was a good show. Like, Kanye's a great performer. We'll never get that version of him again.
Never again, bro. He's going crazy as hell. That's one thing about it. But the whole thing with Carti as well too, like his fest. It's funny because anytime I work out, I'm on the treadmill. Literally, his intros are fire.
Yeah.
R.P. Fredo, fire.
Yeah.
Now Stop Breathing or either Rockstar and Made, fire as hell, bro. Literally, people will open the pits up. I'm talking about humongous as hell, too, bro. People going crazy when they start with the whistles, blowing the whistle. I'm like, all right, I know exactly what to do. I know the assignment now. But it's just like, and he was doing R.P. Fredo as intros for like a good, like 2 years or something like that, right?
Yeah, the Neon Tour, he did that, and then...
The Neon Tour one was mad dope because it had the warning. It had like the siren.
Yeah. And
it had that one guy speaking in the back, like, saying... I forgot what it was. Was it like an atomic bomb or some shit? And it was like...
And the gunshots, right?
The gunshots, bro. DJ Blackboy. Shout out DJ Blackboy. He knows how to set that shit on, bro.
Yeah, facts.
Mad fire.
I'd have to say, like, performing-wise, I gotta put Carti up there with Drake and Kanye. Like, I saw Carti when he came to the Underground. He was opening for A$AP Ferg. That's 2015, 2016.
Uh-huh.
I saw him at the Fillmore. I saw him in Greensboro at a bigger venue, and then I saw him making Bojangles for a whole lot of Red Tour. And he doesn't miss, bro. Like, now, I'm 28, so now I'm kind of too old for the mosh pits. I'll be, like, observing from the outside. But back then, when he was doing, like, What with Uno, remember that song?
Bro, What goes hard.
I never moshed that hard in my life, bro. I was going crazy when that song came out.
Bro, damn, bro, What? You had Sauce. You had Broke Boy, of course, which... I'm like really, really like one of my big wishes is to see him in this whole vamp phase to perform Broke Boy.
Yeah.
Like, I really want to see it. Or Magnolia, or like for him to like perform
the classics.
The classics, bro. And that's saying this is where we're gonna get into his evolution. Like, who would have ever thought, you know, seeing Carti being like that? Because you know, he had like that fuck boy, you know, energy type shit on him. Like, you know,
yeah.
the skinny jeans, the ones, wearing like the H&M, the Central tees, and all that kind of stuff. Back then when he was literally dogging Ruby Rose, which was crazy.
Ruby Rose is so fine. If you see this, please DM me. She's the baddest. And he was on her early. Nobody knew who she was at the time.
Yeah, I didn't know who she was, but I mean, I know that she was, you know, getting like collabed by Ian Connor as well. Like, it's crazy.
You have to bring that up. Yeah, she was. She did what she had to do though, I guess.
Bro, exactly. It's like crazy how, like, you know, they just like, he dated her. Yeah. But he knew that his own bro was like on that shit, but he still was dating her. And I even saw it too that she was with Travis at one point.
Really?
Yeah. But then when I saw the ages, I was like...
This is after Carti or before Carti?
I think before Carti. And I was like, bro, is that a case, bro? Because I'm like, bro, Travis is kind of old, bro.
Yeah, I think he's like my age. That's crazy. I don't know. People move weird, especially in Atlanta. I hate Atlanta so much.
Really? How many times have you gone to Atlanta?
I've been a bunch of times. I swore I'll never go back. But yeah, it's the way they operate down there. The way they think is like, it's different. So it makes sense that he was, you know, he was with her while Ian was.
Yeah, just grimy as hell, I bet. I've only been to Atlanta for airports. I love being in Miami.
I'll take Miami over Atlanta.
Dude, I love being in Miami. But then as well, too, going, because you mentioned the times you've seen Carti. I'll mention my times. Seen Carti at 2017, Fillmore, 2018, Rolling Loud, 2018, Neon Tour, 2019, Astroworld Festival, 2021, Bojangles for the Whole Lotta Red Tour, Club 11, Playboi Carti, and Miami, and literally a day after.
I forgot you saw him there.
Yeah, and then a day after, I saw him at Rolling Loud, but yo, Club 11 is a whole vibe. Shout out to Club 11, straight up.
I gotta go there. So out of all those, what was your favorite Carti performance?
I think Neon Tour was really good, but the problem is the Neon Tour, well, in the film, you know that pole that's right there?
Yeah.
That kind of blocks my view. And I've had bad luck to be really up close. Of course, I had good luck to be up close to fucking Lil Pump when he was trending back in the day. Like, wow, yeah, like, my favorite artist, I want to see Playboi.
Right.
And I get pushed back every time I'm onto the side. But I feel like the Whole Lotta Red Tour was the one that really popped off.
Yeah.
Ken Carson opened up, that was lit. Was it Rico Nasty?
Rico Nasty did terrible. Ooh. I always sat that one out. I went into the back and was just chilling.
Yo, my boys were like dead ass, like saying the most ruthless stuff ever.
Oh, yelling it to her?
Yeah, like yelling it to her. I was like, yo, if there's a feminist around here,
you're gonna kill her.
Y'all gonna get fucking bitched at by a fucking feminist, bro. Straight up, I'm like, yo, just relax, bro. She's not even main performer. So, and I even think she tweeted about it, like how she felt like verbally abused and everything, like
specifically at Charlotte or just in general?
No, just in general, the whole tour.
She didn't do good that tour though. All the stops, people were like really complaining about her when she first came out. When she was like SoundCloud era, her was great. Like Big Dick Energy. Pause in the chat. That song was fire though. Like she was in her bag, and now it's just, I don't know. She's on some weird stuff.
She hella weird.
Yeah.
Hella weird, but yeah, but now actually going back to evolution thing about Carti. Yeah, I never would have imagined. Do you think if Carti would have stayed with the same flow that he had in 2017, do you think he would have taken over in a way, like surpassed Travis? Surpassed, I mean, bro, and y'all can call me crazy on the comments if y'all want, but his style, his flow, the way people were really hyped over him, do you think he could have almost hit Drake level, Kanye level, around there? Because we all know the person that really uplifted Carti, or the person that found Carti, was A$AP Rocky.
Yeah, well, Father found him first, and then Rocky stole him, kind of.
Who?
Father, on Awful Records. So Carti was part of Awful Records in Atlanta when he did Beef, and right before he did Broke Boy. He was still with Splur Gang. Like him, Uno, Fonny, right?
Oh,
Father signed Carti to Awful Records, which is Ethereal, Father, Abra, all them. Key used to be with them. And then Carti left, went to New York, and then that's when Rocky found him. And then that's when Carti really took off. So Rocky did boost him, but Father is like his OG who like really.
Oh, the OG, yeah.
Really
But he will never say that though, right? Because I know that
on Twitter he will.
On Twitter, because I remember when there was like that whole beef with him and Uno, and Uno was like, "Yo, I know you be talking shit about me. I know you go to Rocky, be talking shit about me as well."
Yeah,
so
that was a mess, man.
A whole mess. I remember that.
I feel like if that beef hurt Fonny and Uno more than it hurt Carti. Carti's still on top, but for them, they kind of got that stigma and they got stuck in that beef where it's like they became obsessed with it. Every time they went on live, they were talking about it in the comments. So I wish they were still together. Spur Gang was crazy. I feel like that's the situation where I think if that beef never happened, they all would have like really took off. But Carti had to do his thing.
I mean, yeah, but sometimes you really gotta like. I mean, it's not really. I don't want people to think I'm like on lawyers or some shit like that. But sometimes you gotta leave a specific group of people behind for you to really elevate. Because at the end of the day, you only got your own self.
Oh God.
Yeah, you only got your own self. So I feel that 100%. But do you think, from the question, like going back to my question, do you think that he could have stayed as the same? Well, no, not stayed as the same. I kind of my mind kind of blurs out.
Like
you think he would have like elevated above Travis, who even knows, above Drake as well, above Kanye at least? Because I will say he's above A$AP Rocky. My opinion, A$AP Rocky is washed as an artist.
I think when Yams died, that took a toll on Rocky. He's never been the same. I knew that was gonna happen. Like the day Yams died, I was like, Rocky's done music wise. But to answer your question, I'm a big believer in like artists changing their music, changing their style. Like when we talked about Sheck West, he didn't change. Like his music is the same, and nobody's really bumping Sheck like that. So I think if Carti had stayed the same, he would have elevated still, but it wouldn't have been as fast. Cause like if y'all remember when Carti went live for Whole Lotta Red. Remember like the night before?
Yeah.
They hated Stop Breathing and I think it was Rockstar Made. That first weekend, like people were trashing that album. That album is a classic. That's a masterpiece. So like, I feel like he's so far ahead that people have to catch up still. But if he had stayed in his bag where he was doing like Smash on You, and like his more like lyrical stuff, and he might have got lost in the sauce. He would have been one of those dudes that's still like killing it on SoundCloud, but not running things like he is now.
Yeah, I mean, he's had like eras and everything. Yeah. And I remember when I saw him at Rolling Loud 2018 when literally he dropped Die Lit. Next day I see him, his intro was R.I.P. Not R.I.P. Fredo, but R.I.P., which happens to be the second song on the album. On the album. But the album was lit though. He had Travis, Bryson, Red Cold Hearted, which I don't even know.
Her feature is so good, yeah.
Yeah.
Gunna was on there too.
Gunna, Young Thug, Nicki Minaj, Lil Uzi, like.
I forgot Nicki was on there.
Yeah. I mean, Poke It Out is actually pretty fire.
Yeah.
I mean, but then again too, Pierre was on beats, so we all know. I feel like a missing key for Carti as well is Pierre, but. Filthy or whatever his name is honestly
Filthy's crazy.
He's killing it because I know Drake had one of his beats on Her Loss.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Jumbotron or something like that.
Yeah, Jumbotron shit popping, I think.
Yeah.
And then you got Art Dealer, who's also super secretive. Nobody knows what he looks like.
Mm-hmm.
He did a couple beats on there. He's like you said, Filthy, and there's somebody else, but I have full belief that Pierre could make the type of beats that Carti's on now. But I think it's just a relationship issue. But I think if Pierre's on the next album, it would be crazy.
Do you think, because I know that Carti was like I said, I'm always forgetting the name of these songs, but I know in Whole Lotta Red, he said, I thought I had Pierre, but the label tricked me.
Yeah.
Like, do you think that affected their relationship, or do you think that that's something that, because of contracts and all that, you think he can't really link up with Pierre anymore like that?
I think it probably put a damper on the relationship, but I can't see the label keeping them from working together. Because Pierre, we know Pierre because of Carti. We knew Carti without Pierre. So even though Pierre is, to me, he's a great rapper. I mess with his music. He's a great beat maker too.
Yeah, I mean, his voice is honestly like
angelic.
As hell, yes. But Guillotine, Poof, a lot of like a whole lot of songs.
His flow is really unique, yeah. And he finds really good pockets.
Yeah.
But I'm happy with Carti's music right now. I think what would help him is if he dropped a little more often. Maybe a single here or there. But at the same time, I think the anticipation of the mysterious like random drops once every couple years. I never thought we were gonna get Whole Lot Red. So when we got it, I was like,
Christmas of 2020.
Yeah,
and I remember Go to the Moon, the snippet of Go to the Moon where he's like where his back is facing the camera.
Yeah.
He's doing some like weird, like literally weird vamp shit. And then he said shout out Bari for like linking me up with VA and everything. That snippet was actually really hard though, because I remember he looks at the camera, peeks at the camera, kind of like rolls his eyes back. I'm like, this is kind of like, motherfucker's crazy, but this shit's fire. Shit's fire. Like I was like, yo, that song's gonna go hard. And I remember listening to it Christmas Day of 2020, and I was like going back home in the car. I was like, all right, let's see which song that is. And then of course, he has his features listed out, which were only Cudi, Future, and Kanye.
Yeah.
Kanye was the second song. I was like, okay.
That was those are some heavy hitters for features. And that parts of the album had to grow on me, but the ones that are my favorites still are my favorites. Like I knew it was a masterpiece when I first heard it. I could tell. And I was trying to like tell other people, like, one of my favorite Carti bars off the album, I'm in love with the drugs, I'm kissing the cup. It's a double meaning. That's some Jay-Z stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, people overlook that because they be looking at how he dresses, he got his nails painted. But if you like, he's not the most lyrical rapper. I hate lyrical rap, so I'm cool with that.
Nowadays, bro, like I said, there's some shit, bro. Like I just want to bump.
Yeah, I just want to bump.
Especially, like I said, I'm always at the gym, and before people start with the jokes, who knows? Because people be funny in the comments. I went to South America and I screwed up my whole diet, bro.
How long were you there? 2 weeks?
2 weeks, bro.
Yeah.
Like every single day from the 17th that I got there, all the way from the 4th, because I extended my trip a whole day out. At least a whole bottle of beer was inside my system. Non-stop drinking, non-stop eating. I was like, dang.
That's how you're supposed to do on vacation, though. You're not supposed to
be
healthy.
Yeah, bro. So now it's actually really hard to get back into it. But then again, too, like I said, just discipline. But
yeah, thanks.
When I'm on the treadmill, I'm looking at videos of him, like performing, especially his intros are the best. For me, for some reason, his intros will be better than the whole mid and the outro.
Yeah.
Of the shows.
Oh, you talking about his he transitions into the yeah. Not a lot of people are doing anything like that, I don't think. Most people they'll talk and they jump to the next song. Exactly.
He barely does talking. I remember his performance in Miami for Donda 2.
Yeah.
When they had the listening party. Do you remember his performance with Fabio Foreign and his boy, the weird white boy with the mohawk?
Burberry, yeah.
Yes, Burberry, that's his name. Bro, he literally was just like screaming and screeching like weird shit.
I do remember that. Kicking water, right?
Kicking water and all that kind of stuff. He took off like that big ass puff jacket. He was like in a fishnet.
Yeah.
Wife beater. I was like, yo, that's what the hell is he wearing? Fabio Foreign, bro, was not breathing at all. Like I'm looking at that shit has me weak. That performance. Kanye was just there there looking at them perform the whole time. But
yeah.
That's the thing though, dude. Like, just something about Carti, bro. Like I feel like he will never fall off.
No, I don't think he can. I think because he is so far ahead of everything, and like people talk about his style, how he is now. But if you think back to his early SoundCloud days when he was using the Chucky dolls,
the Supremes, and all that kind of stuff.
So he's always kind of been into that kind of like horror, like scary type vibe. But then he took it like a whole another level to where people are confused. But you see young boy painting his face, wearing all black.
All influenced by Carti.
Trippy red, painting his face. Thing. So it's like when you're a trendsetter like that, it's gonna happen. I look at Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson first came out, when he was doing his solo stuff, he was so far ahead. Like, you're wearing high wires with white socks, you're wearing red leather jackets. Nobody was wearing that at the time.
Nobody.
But then, fast forward after, I guess, the Bad album, everybody wanted to be like Mike. So it's like, it's
Kanye. My bad.
No, that's it. Yeah, I was gonna say it comes with it.
Kanye did the same thing in 2016, and he kind of had me on that trend too. Like, for the people for the kids that didn't really, could go on and purchase you remember the long shirts, the long basic tees with the holes, with the skinny jeans, and there'd be people that couldn't afford Yeezys. I mean, me, like I said, I wasn't working back then, My mom could have gotten them, but then again, too, she wasn't about to pay like $200, $300 on Yeezys. So when that happened, like, I remember buying jeans at H&M, buying my long t-shirts at Forever 21. I was wearing Vans, or sometimes I would wear, I think it's some Adidas. I remember I was wearing Adidas and all that kind of stuff.
Stan Smith.
The Stan Smith, there we go. That's what I was wearing, yeah. So he kind of did that too in 2016, bro.
He did that a couple of times, yeah, because even like the Chelsea boot era, when he was breaking out the Chelsea boots with the ripped denim.
Yes.
People, I was just talking about this, like the fashion world was in shambles. Everybody was trying to get Chelsea boots like right now. I need them. They were fiending for them.
Bro, people forgot because everybody now is on Amir jeans and all that shit. But bro, Fear of God jeans back in the day with the zipper on the sides.
Yeah,
I remember when Uzi said, "Say Laurent the boots, say Fear." I don't know if he shouted out Fear of God jeans as well, but those Fear of God jeans were so nice, and I was like, bro, I'm gonna cop me a pair.
Yeah,
because that's when back in 2016 I got first sighted into McAllister's Deli. I was like, man, should I really splurge on my first paycheck and get a pair of Fear of God? But I was like, nah, it's not even worth it. Because watch me step in, bro, and I'm like, I'll be mad as hell if I get no play wearing these.
Yeah.
Bro. I was like, yeah, I'm not about to do that.
I was too chubby at the time to wear those, but those were fire. And I remember Kanye had the APC jeans, which are still expensive now.
APC, which one is it?
APC is a New York denim company, I think. Mm-hmm. And he did a collaboration with them, but that Chelsea boot era, he was wearing APC jeans. Those are like $300 jeans, but it's always slim, like skinny. I used to be chubby, so like I couldn't squeeze into those. But
yeah, bro.
That was sick. And then even going further back, Kanye's pink polo era.
The pink polo, that was the shades with like the stripes.
Yeah, like he's always been ahead. And I think maybe that's where Carti got his influence as far as like just doing something considered crazy fashion wise, and then just being ahead of people.
Cause man, when he pulled up on us at Club 11. He pulled up in these really baggy jeans. I think there's like a fit page on Instagram, and it literally broke down what he was wearing. Mm-hmm. Jean jacket, these baggy jeans. I think he was wearing Yeezys. From what I remember, he's always rocking the Calvin Klein boxer briefs, the black ones. Yeah. And he had a bandana on. No, not a bandana. He had a do-rag on. But yeah, bro.
Untied, right? It was just laying on his head.
It's just laying on his head, but when he took it off, homie goes like this. Bro, my man's is balding like
he
fuck.
Have you seen that? It was Photoshop. I didn't know it was real.
Nah, bro. But that's the thing though. Like a lot of people saying that is because he's twisting his hair really hard. Supposedly, he's like weekly getting it retwisted or like putting chemicals in his head with like the dyes and all that kind of stuff.
Okay. Damn. That's like his trademark is the dreads. I can't imagine Carti without dreads.
I know.
Yeah, he gotta protect it.
Yeah.
Ian always has a fresh retwist. Like his dreads still look good.
Yo, so like, what's up with Ian though nowadays? Like, what is it? Because I know that he was very close with Young Thug. He kind of put Lil Yachty out there in the industry. Starting at the Life of Pablo listening party at Madison Square Garden. But what is? Do you know anything like?
Ian's laying low right now. Like he's one of the people I look up to. That's like one of my idols. So I think after the gun charge. There's a lot of bad stuff happening all at once. He had the gun charge.
The R-word allegations as well.
Yeah, those allegations.
I ain't trying to say that.
Yeah, I was about to say it. And then Raven left. She's dating Diddy's son now. They were engaged before he caught the gun charge.
The fake one, right?
Yeah. Raven, I forgot her name.
Tracy?
Yeah.
Raven Tracy?
Yeah, Raven Tracy. Yeah. She's beautiful. But,
she's bad as hell.
So I think those three things happened back to back to back kind of caused him to like be in the backdrop a little bit, but his brand Sicko's going crazy. Drake has a Sicko tat. I don't know if you saw that.
I haven't seen the tat though, but I remember in Pain 1993 he's like me and Lil Sicko sitting side to side breaking tents and all that kind of stuff. He's like, yeah, bro. Pain 1993 is a very set down song, bro.
Yeah, they should have changed the pitch on Carti's verse, but it's still a hit. Yeah. And the little video they shot with the night vision camera, did you see that?
I have, bro. Sicko. Yeah, that like he's like just puked on fresh laundry. Yeah, that had to go hard, bro. And another brand too. Earlier when we were talking about Thug is a 555 Spider.
Yeah,
that stuff goes crazy, bro. The pink hoodies go hard. I'm a big fan of pink.
Yeah, they're doing their thing for sure. Like, so Ian's in the background. He's still rich, still getting money. I feel like he still has a big influence over people, over the industry. But he's just doing it like in the shadows. So much hate.
Him and Thug, are they still close,
I think so. Yeah, I think I saw he FaceTime Thug while he was, or they didn't do the video chat from jail.
Yeah.
He tapped in with him, so.
Yeah, bro. Man, talking about Thug shit, let's get into the third and last topic of today, which happens to be Gunna getting released from jail this week, which is a perfect time to actually discuss it because it's still fresh, like, right now. You really think he snitched? And what do you think will be the outcome of Thug?
Alright, so first, I don't think Gunna snitched. He did what he had to do to come home. You know, like, I'm from the suburbs, I'm not from the streets, so I don't know how the whole thing works, but I wouldn't say he snitched because he's not cooperating, he's not testifying, he's not helping them gain evidence.
Yeah.
So, and I think he got caught in the straight because he was around, those are his boys, he was around them, but he wasn't necessarily doing anything.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Guilty by association, which is what our parents always teach us, like, don't be in the wrong place at the wrong time. And that's what happened with him. And time served. If he had got out like a week after, I would have been like, all right, something's up. But he did his little bid, so I think we're gonna have to get word from Thug that Gunna didn't snitch because right now the narrative is that he did, but I don't think he did.
Because, bro, like, that's true. He was just agreeing, like, is YSL, like, an affiliated, like, gang members or some things like that. Wait, so who's locked up? I know it's
the dog, Thug.
Who's the dog?
Remember the lime green dog on the cover of the album cover, and they had him in the police car. You didn't see that?
Wait, hold on. Wait. You mean to tell me that a dog is actually locked up right now?
Well, they put him in the cop car. I don't know where he's at. But they put him in the back of the cop car. I was like, what is the dog going to do?
Fuck.
Yeah, but I think...
Bro, fucking feds are beefing with animals now. Bro. That's crazy as hell.
Animal control. Nah, I don't know everybody because, they're so deep. But did Yak Gotti get arrested as well?
I think so. And they say Yak Gotti they say that he was the one, like, releasing hella info about YSL.
He's the last one I would have thought would have did that.
Bro, RP Lil Kid, he never got locked up. But yo, his death was crazy. Terrible. But I feel like there's something behind it though.
I hope not, man. That was very
out of nowhere.
Yeah, very.
And they said that his mom said natural causes, but the comments on that post that's on Instagram, a lot of people saying natural causes at 24 is definitely not normal.
They were saying it was natural causes of lean, right? He overdosed, or is that cat?
I mean, well, somebody said kidney failure due to like excessive lean drinking will definitely cause it. And yeah, bro, like.
But Wayne's not dead after all that lean.
But that's the thing, though. His face, the way he's looking now, like a dried up skeleton. That's because of like heavy drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, he's scary looking now, bro. I mean, scary looking as shit.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
R.I.P. Kid though, that was crazy.
Kid,
I know.
I saw Lil Kid when Gunna came for the Dripper Drown tour back in 2019.
He opened for him.
Lil Kid, it was Shy Glizzy. No, he didn't make it. Brian. With the Glizzy. No, you're good. You need to have a joke. Cameraman Brian right here, bro. Shout out to Brian for real. Like, yeah, I saw Lil Kid. And
was Lil Gotti there?
Yes, Lil Gotti was there.
Ian put Lil Gotti on too, by the way.
No way, for real?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Lil Gotti was kicking with Ian, like nobody knew who he was, and Ian put him in the mix. That's what I'm saying, like, he's in the shadows, but he be doing his thing still.
Like putting people on and all that kind of stuff.
Super influential.
Because I think Lil Duke was still locked up, right?
Yeah, Lil Duke did get arrested. I forgot about that.
But no one talks about him though. Like I wonder, like, what's his situation though?
I don't know. It's scary. Those RICO charges are no joke. Like, are you familiar with RICO? How RICO works? Not
really, bro. Like I said, I'm like, I don't really look into that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
If I had my boy Jordan here, which I actually work with, one of my boys, he's studying right now criminal law.
Okay. So
he would probably. But what does RICO stand for again?
So I don't.
My bad on the ignorance, but as well.
I can't remember exactly what it stands for, but it was set up originally to take down the mafia. So like New York, Philly, all that stuff there to take down the mob, where it's like organized criminal activity, money laundering, organized like premeditated murder, all that stuff. That's what it originally set up for. So that was to take down the big boys. So like this is after Al Capone, because remember they couldn't get Al Capone except for on taxes.
Yeah.
So after him, they made the RICO charge so they were taking down the big boys, and they're doing a minimum of 20. Okay, so fast forward now, you're in the South. You have the DA.
Well,
yeah,
true.
You have the DA who's trying to make a point because she's big time now, and you got a bunch of rappers. So you got rappers or the mafia guys.
Yeah.
Thug, if if it continues the way it's going, the least I think he's gonna do like 25 at the least.
I tell myself this, bro. If they get released, they gotta really appreciate their freedom, their talent, because their talent is making them money. Like, kind of like going into like a little personal, like, you know, kind of going personal here a bit. I'm dying, bro, to like make money off this. I ain't gonna lie. Like, really work for my own self. These guys are making money. They sleep and they're making thousands or millions. Why let that go over some dumbass beef? I've always said that. Like, why let it go over beef? Like, bro, you got your kids set up. You got your grandkids, great grandkids. You got your parents out the hood, granny out the hood, whatever it is, bro. But like, why keep on with the bullshit? I just don't get that.
I think that life, because they grew up in that, it's easier said than done to leave it. So I think like if you grow up around the streets, you grow up, you know, you in a gang or whatever, you would think, okay, I'm rich, like I'm good, I can leave, but it's not that easy. I think the best example of someone who did do it successfully would be like Snoop and Chief Keef. But Sosa don't go back to Chicago anymore.
He can't. Well, no, he's banned from there, right?
Because he completely left that life. So I think with Thug and them staying home, staying in their city, yeah, they're not living in the hood, but you're still
in Atlanta.
Yeah, you're still in Atlanta. You're still in the city. You still can be accessed.
Exactly.
So I think leaving that life. In order to leave that life, you gotta like go. Like
me, on the other hand, brother, I've always said that, and this is kind of, I feel like that whole thing about like leaving where you're from really started trending out more when X died, when they murdered X back down in South Florida back in 4 years ago.
That's where he was from, right?
Yeah, like I don't know if he was Broward County, but I know he was from like Pompano Beach or something. I forgot the name. And I mean, yeah, bro, that just proves a lot, because if it were me being one of those rappers and I got beef, like on the bad sides, no matter, even if I'm like in a gated community, why so be here? Why move with like, you know, be all schizophrenic and all that shit, looking behind my back every every second, like, bro, go somewhere else. Like me, for an example, if I was a rapper, if I was the baby, but you know, and I'm actually smart with my moves, you won't catch me in Charlotte, bro. No. Straight up. You won't catch me up in New York either. Probably catch me in Miami. Maybe LA, maybe Colorado.
LA is kind of sketch too, because that's where they got Pop. They got Pop out in LA.
Damn, no, hold on. You're right about that.
Yeah,
that's where Chief Keef is actually at right now, right?
Yeah. I think he's like super ducked off out there. Like, he's not as easy accessible. I think Pop Smoke is like an Airbnb type.
It was an Airbnb, and he posted a story with like one of the Louis V bags. And I think that had the address where he was staying at.
In the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. But it's hard, too, I think, because you want your people to see you shine. But you got to do it from a distance, I guess. And even, I feel like even like me and you, we're regular dudes, but for example, say this podcast blows up. Not if, when the podcast blows up. Naturally, you're going to have somebody who knows you, be like, oh, he's not really doing his thing like that. That podcast's not all that. Like, they're instantly haters just off of something small. So think about you rapping, you iced out, you got all this money. They really going to be like, I hate this dude. So it's a dark world, bro. It sucks.
Evil as hell.
Yeah. It looks cool on Instagram, but I would never want to be a rapper.
Yeah, bro. No, I feel you on that, especially like, you know, like kind of, you know, the things they got to do to become famous and all that stuff. Yeah, like, I'm just like, it's not worth it.
It's a dark world, bro.
It's not worth it, bro. I mean, but then again, too, there's a lot of people that kind of said just being a regular person.
Yeah.
Like, and kind of heading into that topic as well. You know, I've been bashed on before for working a 9 to 5. I'm just like, why you bashing someone working a 9 to 5? And it's been like, when somebody has bashed me for it, it's been an actual guy, an actual male, not a female, but an actual male. And I told this person once, I was like, bro, you're literally like one of those females that prefer scamming dudes in their life. But they'll literally look down on a guy that's making legal money. Yeah. I hate that shit. Like,
I blame Instagram for that, for sure.
Deep down, I remember once Gunna posted, he said, if you're working a 9 to 5, keep grinding. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah. I'm just like, this is a person that's making millions, bro. Yeah. Weekly.
There's a lot of rich people who have a 9 to 5. I think it's just like an Instagram mentality. So the dude who said it to you, what does he do for work? Or what does he do for money?
Well, I won't really get into that because, like I said, I won't.
Is he getting money like he portrays, or is he just like making money?
I think he's about to. I think he's about to. Yeah, I think he's actually about to. I didn't want to mention that though, but I think he's about to though, because me and him get along. But you know, it's just any time that you know we kind of get pissed off and it kind of comes at me, and I'm just like,
yeah.
I'm just like, damn, bro, really is like that. But you know, I always clap back though. I
Yeah.
always hit back. I will not let somebody disrespect me like that. At the end of the day. But yeah, dude, Gunna's free for now. Is he? What is he? He's awaiting trial or?
I didn't even look into the details of that. I'm not sure, but he is home. I think he's laying low for a little while, just for things to cool off. And I don't remember, like, there was, for a second, there was 4PF was in the hot seat, Homicide was in the hot seat.
Homicide, they said Carti was gonna start getting cracked down.
I was getting scared for him.
Slaughter Gang as well too, like 21 of them.
Yeah, I think it's calmed down though, right? Like it seems like it's.
I think it's calmed down, bro. It really has. But that's the thing though, and you know that's something I tell myself as well. Why? I mean, I know that 21 Savage is free from immigration or getting deported because of the money he got.
Yeah.
So that's why he's roaming around. But I remember Super Bowl weekend of 2019 when ICE literally cracked him down with Nudie in the car, but I think Nudie got arrested for weed charges.
Oh, okay, position.
I think about it as well. I'm just like, shit, like, there's a lot of Hispanic people that are here illegally. For an example, like, when the kids were getting locked up in cages.
Yeah, that was
the whole Trump administration and everything like that. I thought to myself, I'm like, bro, those are innocent kids, and their parents are trying to escape Latin America because of gangs. There's no money to be made over there, so they want to come over here and change their lives.
Right.
And I thought about it once, why the fuck is 21 Savage still roaming free around here? I think he's still waiting trial, supposedly.
Yeah.
Why is he roaming free? Why is he still drinking lean? Why is he still making music about him, like, smoking people and all that kind of stuff? I'm just like, but y'all keeping someone free like that. It's so unfair to me. And as well, too, the fact that, you know, something like that would happen to me, I would at least try to help anybody in that situation. Like, for example, if I would have been 21,
yeah,
and there would have been any way I could have gave some of my money to, like, free those kids in the cages from the Trump administration, even though I know it doesn't work that way.
You would have tried.
I would have tried.
Yeah, he might have done that in the background. We don't know. He might have done it quietly. He's pretty rich. Like, I can't see him not trying.
No, they say something. I mean, he was actually smart when he first started out. They say he owns like 70% of his masters and all that.
Yeah, that's smart.
What does that mean when they say when you own like a certain percentage of your masters?
So a lot of record deals, they'll do it where you're making music and you're getting recognition and you're making money off of it when you tour, blah blah blah, streams. But ultimately, they own that. So, like, say fast forward 50 years from now, and we hear a 21 song in a commercial. He's not getting that money. That money's going to that record label, or he can't take it and like redistribute on his own, which is really rare. And a lot of people, because when they get signed, they're so excited, they don't pay attention to that. And it's like, sign it, boom, all right, go ahead, like, let's do it. But smart people like him
get a lawyer, read it over, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Right?
and then negotiate to own part of it. I think Prince was big on that. Prince owned all his masters, so that means 100% of any money coming from that song is coming straight to you. Which is, so him owning 70% is high. I think Taylor Swift owns a lot of hers too.
Kanye as well too, right?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe, yeah. He had to pay a lot though to buy his.
But that's the thing though, Kanye West, even though with what he's going through, he's still considered rich, right? I mean, who knows?
Yeah, he's rich for sure.
Yeah.
He's definitely richer than anybody I know. He got it.
mean,
so, yeah, 21 is, did you like the 21 Drake album?
Yes, I did, bro. A song that I really liked, I remember the day it came out, I was actually wearing one of those, like, regular, like, crew sweaters, like, with no hoodie or anything, but it's, like, almost like a Compton-type stylish sweater.
Yeah.
And I was going to lunch because I was at work. The Privileged Rappers came on because I was still going from order. And me, like, just, like, you know, driving with my windows down, it was, you know, kind of fresh back then, not hot or cold. But that song definitely gave me, like, a nice West Coast vibe and all that kind of stuff.
That is a good...
What's your favorite song?
Hours of Silence.
Hours of Silence.
I love... So, like, rappy Drake on, like, sample beats, I'm over it. Like, Drake did that.
He was dissing hella people on that shit.
Yeah.
A lot of people. Like, boy tried to diss Dram, and I'm just like, bro, he is... Super like... washed out like hell, bro. Broccoli put him on, and he literally fell back. He had a song called Crumbs with Playboi.
I remember that.
But I'm just like, bro, like, and then again too, you know, like him kind of like cracking that. Well, I'm not even gonna mention that. But
he changed his name too. I think that's hurt him. Drum changed his name to something else.
Really?
Yeah, I forgot what it is, but it's not Big Baby Drum anymore. But Hours in Silence I liked a lot because Drake. I like Drake going on a rant. And like anybody who's watching this, if you're going through girl problems, I feel you. But that Drake's going through those girl problems. Like remember the end of Diamonds Dancing when he's going on that rant and the beat is still going.
Diamonds
Dancing. He's talking. Yeah, Drake and Future.
Oh yes,
yeah,
yes.
Okay.
Diamonds Dancing. I'm more familiar with the new song with Travis, Gunna,
Oh
and
yeah, someone else said that too.
That song is so fire.
Now the OG one, but so Hours of Silence is like a 4-minute song, but he's talking that talk, bro. Like he's pouring his heart out on the beat. So that's the one I resonate the most with. That and Jumbotron, cause Jumbotron is just a vibe.
Jumbotron was good. Pussy in Millions is really good. Like Travis's like slow part, fire.
Yeah, he's
Major Distribution. A lot of people. I really feel like, I mean, then again too, Young Nudie ain't rap on it, but we all know that from the first song. What was the first song called? Rich Flex. Rich Flex. Yeah, Young Nudie is the one basically entering that song right there.
Oh,
so,
he's talking. Yeah,
he is, and then the outro is him as well.
Yeah, that was Back Outside Boys. I love.
Back Outside Boys.
With Yachty just on the ad libs.
Treacherous Twin, Circle Loco. They sample that from Daft Punk.
Oh, okay. Middle of the Ocean was hard.
Middle of the Ocean was definitely 3 a.m. on Glenwood. When I saw it, I was like, yo, I can't wait for that song because, my boy right here, Brian, we have that joke too, where, you know, we kind of like talking that Atlanta accent voice. And like, yo, we're pulling up to Glenwood, bro. East Atlanta, bro. East Atlanta. Shout out East Atlanta for real, bro.
Their slang is crazy, bro. I wish I could talk like that.
Sometimes, yeah, bro. It's crazy as hell how they speak over there. And literally, the fact that we're only 4 hours away, Charlotte and Atlanta, very, very, like, completely different.
Yeah, total different vibe, different everything.
Yeah, dude. But I guess other than that, that was kind of all the topics we hit. Who's ever watching, appreciate y'all. Who's ever following me on Instagram, appreciate y'all. All love. Remember, like and subscribe. Tell your family members, your friends about this. Tell your ops about this as well. Like I said, I'm just popping off for now. Shout out
to the ops.
Shout out to the ops.
I hate you.
Trying to get my little setup right here better for now at the moment. Just starting off for now. But second video should be coming out a couple weeks from now. This video will get posted either tonight or tomorrow. But Find God Podcast. I'm going to let y'all go. Have a nice night.